for 1075 box 1684, the address 65 Fort Washington Avenue, West 161 and 162. SIDs are as follows. Multiple dwelling, 6-story. 100 by 125, class 3. Fire escape on the exposure 1 and 3 sides. Gooseneck, 1 stairway to the roof. 2 enclosed shafts. 6-foot fence, razor wire. Exposure 4, roof, medical office apartment 1A, 1 boy. Manhattan ladder 2-3. Manhattan Battalion 1-6.
Battalion 1-6.
1-6, ladder 2-3 is going to be your fast truck cash.
6, 10-4.
Manhattan Battalion 1-6.
1-6.
1-6 on the all hands, you got engine 5-9 and ladder 2-8. Do you request another additional engine and truck on top of the all hands cash?
Negative, not at this time. That's good. Thank you.
10-4. Manhattan, all hands going to work box 1684, address 65 Fort Washington Avenue, West 161 and 162 for fire on the 3rd floor. Manhattan, all hands going to work box 1684, address 65 Fort Washington Avenue, West 161 and 162, fire 3rd floor, multiple dwelling.
Box 1684, using all hands. We have fire in the walls on 4, 3 to 4. It's a 6-story, class 3, 100 by 125. The address, 65 Fort Washington Avenue. Exposure 1's a street, 2's a street. 3's a 6-story, similar attached. 4 is a 6-story, similar attached. We have 2 lines stretched, 1 in operation. Trucks are opening up. Searches are in progress. Fire's doubtful.
Special unit.
Second alarm K. Need a full second order of Simon K.
10-4, Division 6.
All right, I'm going to try to get to the second alarm. He has fire in the walls.
Manhattan announcing the second alarm has been transmitted for box 1684 at the address 65 Fort Washington Avenue, West 161 and 162 for fire on the 3rd floor. Manhattan announcing second alarm has been transmitted for box 1684. The address 65 Fort Washington Avenue for West 161 and 162 for fire on the 3rd floor.
It takes about 5 minutes to get to the car. We're at the parking here in Manhattan. Let me get over there. All right, guys, we're here at the second alarm. Let's see what's what.
1942, dispatch report 31.
There's the building. They got smoke pushing. Let me see if I can find some angle
In the hallway in the 6th floor.
or some fire somewhere.
Fire section to command. Squad 41, engine 6-0. 6-0. Where are you with the line? I'm on the 3rd floor waiting here.
They're getting water on it.
Just back up this line that's coming in here now. Drop it down.
All right, they got smoke pushing from everywhere on that 5th floor, looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4th floor right now. This is gonna go probably to 3 or 4 alarms if they don't get this fire out of the walls. They're stretching more lines.
apartment 5 floor, first floor, in the bathroom. That partition wall that separates the sink and the tub, still pushing. 93 is trying to flush water down it. I said, we'll open up the floor.
All right, they're gonna open up the boards, floorboards, and walls.
You guys can just be advised that partition wall does not connect to the ceiling between 5 and 6. Does not. Command to fire sector. Fire sector. What's your location right now? Hallway fire floor. Affirmative.
All right, I'm gonna have to look for an angle somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to get a pump as far as I can. Get some water in there. Can you guys hit the floor up there? 4 to 3.
Now it's pushing on the 5th floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5.
60 engine is just getting up here now. It's squad 41 operating.
Looks like most of the fire's on this side.
Squad 41, engine 60, you pull for water. Engine 60 to engine 59 Joker. Charge online, please. We have the second line coming off your rim.
All right, these are the lines they're talking about. They're gonna charge one of them now. Let me see if there's an angle somewhere in the back. Hold on, let me go over here.
5 seconds, command. I got reports that we have fire in the ceiling, apartment 3 floor on the 3rd floor. Do we have fire anywhere else, on the 4th floor, the 5th floor, or is it just the 3rd? We got fire showing the bathroom of 3-4. There's 16 foot water on it now. There are reports of 0 fire on the 2nd and 0 fire past the 5th. Looks like we got it. So we did have fire in the walls on the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th floor. Is that correct? 3, 4, and 5 had fire in the walls. That's affirmative. 10th floor. 2nd, and looks like they stopped it on the 5th. 10th floor.
We got fire on 3, 4, and 5. He says that they think they got it, but there's a lot of smoke pushing from this particular window. Alright, they're taking the windows, they're trying to vent.
Could you use an engine on the 4th floor to back up 5-9? They're going to probably hit by rotor pretty soon. 10th floor.
They got fire in there, they gotta get it out.
Command to the fire sector. Fire sector. 95 engines on their way.
This was just like that other fire a couple of weeks ago on 191st Street.
Fire sector. You call fire sector. Resource. Hey Aaron, is 67 engine on the 4th floor? 67 dropped out. So what do you got on 3rd floor? Battalion 1 command.
Alright, they got smoke pushing on the other side.
We had fire in the bathroom. They could use the truck up here with them. They got 60 engine and one of you guys squads. They could use the truck though. 40 trucks on their way up. 10 floor. We're going to try to make sure there's no fire coming from below. 10th floor. Mike, we're heading down to the 3rd floor.
Alright, I'm trying to engage if there's
Fire sector to resource.
any other angle to see.
Right now, engine 60. Alright, 10 floor. Anybody Started backing them up. I believe that's a negative. They also need a truck for opening up, and we're going to need an engine on the fire floor momentarily. We got 95 going to relieve 59, and 40 trucks going on the third floor. Therefore, who's relieving 59? 95 engines, relieving 59 engines.
Alright, I'm gonna continue to monitor it. It looks like they got it, I guess. I thought I saw some heavy smoke pushing out that window, but they're working on it.
Command to the fire sector. Fire sector, 40 trucks can be opening up for engine 60 on the third floor. Command to the fire sector. Fire sector. What kind of relief are you going to need up there? I'm down to one engine and one truck in reserve down here. Is that going to be enough for you? You're going to need more. I think we're going to need another engine on the line on 4. 10-4. Thank you, Command. Command. Up on the 5-4, got it opened up good. You have some extension up here, 93 engines on the line.
They're going to transmit a third alarm. They might have some fire in there that they're not talking about. All right, let's see.
169. 163 action.
Resource to 40.
We're not announcing third alarm has been transmitted for box 1684. The address 65 Fort Washington Avenue, between West 161 and West 162. Fire to multiple dwellings. We're not announcing the third alarm has been transmitted for box 1684. The address 65 Fort Washington Avenue, West 161 and 162. For fire to multiple dwellings.
I gotta look around. I don't know. They transmitted the third alarm in terms of bringing manpower, but I don't see any smoke pushing or fire. Of course, when it's in the walls, let me poke around.
Coming down now. Hi, 190 command.
Nothing visible on that side. Let me go see if there's a back courtyard.
Hi, 196.
They're still checking windows. Third alarm units are not even here yet. No more visible smoke. I never really saw any flames. There was a little bit of fire in one of these small windows, which usually are the bathrooms. We came and we saw. That's the one of the other reasons they need to. Yeah, you can see them opening up the walls. You can see the charring in there. I mean, the road above.
Your search is underway right now. Primary, complete negative. I'll get a secondary momentarily. 10-4.
window cleaning to do. All right, they're doing a lot of searches, and most of the people are all out here, all over the street. That's a very large building. Let me zoom in here. You see where they opened up that ceiling, where that fire was in the walls and in the ceiling. That's the ceiling that they pulled down. And it looks like it might have started there, traveled up there, and up that way. All right.
Ladder 2-8. Ladder 2-8. What's your location?
The third alarm units are coming in now.
Apartment 6 floor. We opened up all the walls and ceilings around the bathroom. No condition. How's the smoke up there? Very light smoke on the top floor. Almost none in the apartment. All right, 10-4. You did a primary in that apartment? 10-4. Primary negative. Do you think there's any need to do a search in any adjoining apartments on the top floor? 6-6. Negative. And 6-2. We have the 1-10-45 we wrote down. All right. Was it a 10-45 or we just assisted them out? Just assisted them out. All right, 10-4. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to walk on the entire top floor and see if you get any high CO readings up there, okay? 10-4, Chief.
Battalion 5-8.
Roger. Yeah. Right. Right the ring.
472.
Engine company to relieve engine 9-3 on the 5th floor. 10-4. Do you still have the engine up there with you? Yeah, Edie's going to move up on the line. Just need another company to relieve engine 9-3. 75 engine. Did you get that 75? Go ahead, then. Command to the fire sector. Fire sector. You need relief for 59 engine? I don't think so. Stand by.
Battalion 26.
On your frequency, how are we responding?
Command. 59's good on release. 36 is coming down. 30 is going to do the secondaries momentarily.
Got here just in the moment that they were knocking the fire. They were working on it for like 20 minutes, so a very good knockdown. It was on its way for sure to become a much bigger incident.
Transit elevator mechanics mitigated the situation. Occupants are out. Can make a buck 31 and we're up.
Follow me. Why are you telling me? Sorry, I'm listening.
The drone's up there. I don't know if they're gonna bring it down, but if they do, I'll try to get some footage. It looks like it's moving. There's a green light. He might be coming down. Let's see.
Ladder 28 to command. Go ahead, 28. Chief, CO readings on the top floor. Public hallways are down to 9. Right above the fire area is at 29 and dropping. All right, 10-4.
That's the other thing they checked for the CO readings.
Correct. 10-4, we got a nice breeze going up. 10-4, thanks. Command, Battalion 1-3, the fire sector. In 3-4 and 4-4, shut. 10-4. Command to Battalion 1-4. Battalion 1-4. Are you good with the units you have on the 5th floor? Yeah, 10-4. Ladder 4-9 completed secondaries. In apartment 5-4 completed negative. 10-4. Battalion 1-9, secondary is negative? Yeah, 10-4. Apartment 4-4, secondary is negative. 10-4.
Division 6, probably will hold time 2011 hours, incident duration 1 hour 8 minutes. Okay.
All right, they just would probably will hold. I missed it, but you heard them repeat it anyway. 1 hour 8 minutes.
You can go 10-8.
They're gonna start releasing all these units. I don't know if the all of the third alarm units got here, but
36 trucks, just making our way out now. Alright, 10-4, thanks. Engine 5-9 to resource.
5-8.
Using that device in surveillance
All right, like I said, everybody's gonna be taking up. There goes
Command to ladder 2-8.
Command Tactical with the drone. I think Fuelcom might be taking up too. They just got here.
Have somebody shut down the electric in apartment 5-4 and send someone up to apartment 6-4. Have them shut that one down too. The shut-offs are in the apartment. Therefore.
All right. Take it easy. All right, see you later.
Ladder 1-3, active. Ladder 3-4.
Ryan, 2-6 to command.
Ladder 1-3 active.
I don't have any units with me.
All right, I'm gonna be getting out of here. So, they're starting to put the hose back on the engines.
Engine 6-0 to command. Command. Chief, everything up here.
Good call on the division chief. Once he arrived on scene, he transmitted a second alarm immediately, which prevented the fire from growing and spreading. The units got here very quickly, and then they also transmitted the third alarm to make sure, but at that point the fire was already out. But they have fire on 3 floors, so usually when there's a fire that jumps from one floor, like from the first to the second, they usually do a second alarm with the extension. And since this one extended to so many floors, that's the reason for the third alarm. They're still in there working, and they have lines operating, doing a lot of wash down and continuing to open up. Maybe you'll see the water flowing out the windows. Yeah, Fuelcom just got here. They're leaving. Fuelcom is all the way in Brooklyn. Very far. Oops, sorry. They're currently spraying on 2 floors. You can see the line, the water coming out of that window and the other one on the other side. What's up, brother?
We got everything down, opened up. Everything looks good up there for apartment 54. We're going to shut it down the line. Eight voice over. What's up? We shut down 93 line.
Lieutenant!
We are the fire sector? Fire sector. We got a couple ceilings and walls opened up. Everything's clean. 95's washing it down. That'll be final wash down, correct? 10-4.
Alright.
Secondary is negative, correct? 10-4, secondary is negative. Alright, Texas Command. Secondary in the fourth floor apartment is negative. Overhaul is almost done. Final wash down forthcoming.
Division 6.
1684, the secondary, 2 hours complete negative, and we're going to transmit 11045, post 4K.
Tough 4, Division 6. Still probably will hold.
10-4, we're probably will hold.
Tough 4, Division 6. Probably will hold time. 1 hour, 21 minutes, incident duration. Correction, time is 2025 hours. Incident duration was 1 hour and 21 minutes, cash.
Division 6, 10-4.
2025, 472.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce. Anyway, 2 and 2, we're gonna see you all on the other side.
Division 6. Time is 2033 hours. Incident duration was 1 hour and 30 minutes, cash.
Bouncing out to the Manhattan Tunnel Alarm Box 1684 is now under control. Correction, bouncing out to Manhattan Tunnel Alarm Box 1684 is now under control.